Danger Dolan.
Number 20.
Giant sea stars. These were found in 2008 in Antarctic waters. And the reason they're so big is that gigantism is pretty common in Antarctica. They are 2 feet in width, they feed on invertebrates and smaller sea stars. They're found over 600 meters below the water. Holding these things up is like holding a small infant in your hands. Number 19. The giant weta cricket. 11 species of these things. They are huge insects. They have a body length of 4 inches. They weigh between 20 and 30 grams. They've been known to devour giant vegetables all by themselves. And their Greek name is Dinocrida, or in English, the terrible grasshopper.
Number 18.
The capybara, or as people like to call it, the giant hamster. It's one of the largest rodents in the world. And it's found primarily in South America, usually near water. They reach about 1.5 meters in length, 3 feet tall, and they weigh over 100 kilograms. These things typically hang out in large packs and large families. Sometimes human families, because people love these things.
Number 17.
The giant African land snail. Their shells alone grow to the length of 18 centimeters and 9 centimeters wide. The entire snail can reach up to 8 inches in length. These things are frequently confiscated at airports because people keep these things as pets, mainly because people value their size and their distinctive markings and their rarity. Although the snail is technically considered a pest that negatively affects agriculture and ecosystems.
Number 16.
The Dalmatian pelican, found all over the place from southeastern Europe, China, and parts of India. They mainly hang around swamps and lakes. These things get upwards of 160 centimeters in length, 30 pounds in weight, and with wings spread 3 meters in length. It's also the world's heaviest bird species, although there are exceptions from time to time.
Number 15.
The Flemish giant. These are domesticated rabbits, massive, often mistaken for dogs since they are basically the same size. These things weigh between 10 and 12 kilograms, and they were bred in the 16th century near Belgium, also the ancestor to many rabbits alive today. Since the early 1900s, they've primarily been seen in livestock shows due to their size and varying colors, and they've been dubbed with the nickname the Gentle Giants. Number 14. Saltwater crocodiles, the largest of all living reptiles. They can reach sizes upwards of 6 meters and a weight beyond 2,000 kilograms. You're usually going to find these things in mangrove swamps, deltas, lagoons, rivers, or just hanging off some dude's arm because they are vicious killers. They're known as hypercarnivorous apex ambush predators, and they can fight almost any animal that enters its territory.
Number 13.
The Japanese spider crab. These things have large, nightmarish legs, and I am afraid of even looking at these things. They are 4 meters tall, almost 20 kilograms. But in spite of its ferocious, ungodly appearance, it has a gentle disposition. Make no mistake though, those claws can slice your face clean in two.
Number 12.
The coconut crab, a species of terrestrial hermit crab, largest living arthropod on Earth. It weighs up to 4 kilograms and grows up to 1 meter in length. Its claws can crush a coconut in half, so like the spider crab, it's best if you just leave these things alone. Although if it is crawling on your trash bin, like as you can see here, I just recommend buying a new trash bin.
Number 11.
The Great Dane. You might be surprised to hear about this one, but they do pop up now and then, like the Giant George dog, Titan and Zeus. These dogs have all been Guinness World Record holders for biggest Dane ever. The big ones weigh around 250 pounds and reach over 40 inches in height. Unfortunately though, some dogs like Titan suffered health problems like deafness, blindness, and epilepsy, and because of their limited lifespan, most of them are now dead.
Number 10.
The Chinese giant salamander, the largest salamander on Earth, over 5 feet in length. Now these things unfortunately are an endangered species, half because they're considered a delicacy, but also because of human-caused pollution, habitat reduction, and they're also harvested for types of medicine. Curiously enough, it's also basically blind, which makes getting away from humans a bit more difficult.
Number 9.
The Mekong catfish, typically found in China's waterways, they're rumored to have actually grown on the pollution that enters the water. They're around 10 feet long, but they've unfortunately turned into a delicacy just like the salamander, and they provide meals for dozens of people due to their size.
Number 8.
Of course, we had to put the giraffe in somewhere. It is the tallest living animal on Earth at the moment. It's 6 meters tall, weighs between 1,500 to 800 kilograms based on its gender. Its neck alone is 2 meters high.
Number 7.
The titanoboa. It is actually called the Titanic boa, the largest snake ever. This thing was 50 feet long, foot wide, weighed dozens more than any current living snake put together. It was alive 60 million years ago, just after the fall of the dinosaurs, and we should all be thankful these things didn't survive to see present day. It might be a terrible thing to say, but you do not want to be in the gullet of one of these things.
Number 6.
The African bush elephant, the heaviest land animal alive today. 7 meters in length, 3 meters in height, and weighs 6 tons. Because of its size, no other animal tends to hunt it, but its young are frequently assaulted by tigers, crocodiles, and hyenas, and humans primarily hunt the adults for their tusks.
Number 5.
The giant stingray, one of the largest freshwater fishes in the world. It grows upwards of 1.9 meters in length and weighs 600 kilograms. These things are heavily fished for meat, recreation, and aquarium display, so it led to a population decline in central Thailand and Cambodia, which is unfortunate because these things are quite nice to look at.
Number 4.
This is the biggest fish ever to exist, the Leadsichthys. 54 feet long, and it weighed 50 metric tons. It lived in the Jurassic period when dinosaurs ruled the earth and marine predators were abundant and massive. Usually fish are small and very simple creatures, but this is one fish you do not ever want to mess with. It could swallow you and your entire family without even blinking.
Number 3.
Everyone's heard about the Argentinosaurus. They were living 100 million years ago, 6 or 7 story tall building in length. It's been commonly referred to as the biggest living creature to ever walk the earth. 120 feet long, 100 tons, the biggest dinosaur ever. And just like the giraffe, it needed a very long neck to reach high canopies to eat plants.
Number 2.
The Spinosaurus. It is now known as the spine lizard. If you think the Tyrannosaurus Rex is terrifying, the Spinosaurus is the largest predator to ever exist on Earth. It was 60 feet long, 20 feet high, weighed almost 10 metric tons, and if alive today, would snack on human beings without remorse. We're still not 100% sure what the spine was for, but theories suggest either it was to warm itself up using the sun, or it was used to attract a mate.
Number 1.
The blue whale, what else could it be? The marine animal coming in at 30 meters in length and weighs 180 metric tons. It primarily feeds on krill and it consumes over 3 tons of food a day. Its heart alone is the size of a small car. Its tongue could support 50 full-grown human beings. It is the biggest animal ever to exist on Earth. And trust me when I say you do not want to invite this thing around for dinner. That is it for this 20 list. Have a good one.